Hello everybody, Josh here, but you can call me your friendly neighborhood travel enthusiast. Oh boy, have I got a treat for you today. You know that feeling you get? That little spark deep in your soul when you see a picture of a place so beautiful, so magical, it just calls to you. It's that little voice that whispers, you have to go there. Well, today, we're turning that whisper into a full-blown symphony of wanderlust. We are about to embark on an epic journey, a countdown of Europe's most incredible, most breathtaking, most absolutely must-see tourist attractions. We're starting a grand adventure together, right here, right now, on Passport to Obsession. And let me tell you, obsession is the right word. We're going to be counting down from number 15 all the way to the coveted number 1 spot. Get ready to feel that incredible pull of the unknown. We're in Paris, France. And what do you think of when you think of Paris? Love, croissants, berets, yes, all of that. But towering above it all is this magnificent structure, the Eiffel Tower. Look at her, the Iron Lady of Paris. It's impossible to describe the feeling of standing beneath this lattice of pure genius. You crane your neck back and it just keeps going and going and going, scraping the clouds. It's one of those things you see in movies and on postcards your whole life, but nothing, and I mean nothing, prepares you for seeing it in person. And at night? Oh, my friends. At night, when it sparkles, it's pure, unadulterated magic. It's like the whole city is winking at you. From the romantic ironwork of Paris, we're time traveling, my friends. We're heading south to a city where every cobblestone has a story to tell. Welcome to Rome, Italy. And look at this. Just look at it. The Colosseum. This isn't just a building. It's a magnificent ruin that whispers tales of an empire that once ruled the world. Standing here, you can almost feel the ground tremble with the ghosts of the past. You half expect to see Russell Crowe walk out in full armor, asking if you are not entertained. Look down there at the Hippogeium, that labyrinth of tunnels and chambers beneath the arena floor. That's where the magic and the horror happened. Barcelona! Oh, this city, it just buzzes with a special kind of energy. You can feel it in the air, you can taste it in the food, and you can see it... Well, you can see it right here. This isn't just a building, it's a dream someone decided to build. This is the Sagrada Familia, and let me tell you, it takes your breath away. It looks like it's melting, like it's growing out of the ground, a forest of stone reaching for the heavens. It's whimsical, it's grand, it's a little bit bonkers in the best possible way. And then you step inside, and everything changes. The sun pours through these incredible stained glass windows, bathing the entire space in a kaleidoscope of blues, greens, reds, and yellows. All right, next stop, London. A city of history, of pubs, of black cabs, and of course, royalty. And if you're talking about royalty, you have to talk about this place. This is the big one, the main event, the most famous address in the entire United Kingdom, Buckingham Palace. Now you can't talk about Buckingham Palace without talking about the guards. Look at them. The famous red tunics, the giant bearskin hats, they are the definition of stoic. And then of course there's the main show, the changing of the guard, the music, the marching, the precision. It's pure pomp and circumstance, and it's wonderful. From the heart of one empire to the birthplace of another. We're in Athens, Greece, and I have to tell you, there's a feeling you get here that is unlike anywhere else on Earth. This is where it all began. Democracy, philosophy, theater, science. So much of what we call Western civilization was born right here, on this very hill. This is the Acropolis, and then you see it, the Parthenon. Even in its ruined state, it is one of the most perfect and powerful buildings ever created by human hands. You walk up these steps, the same steps that people like Socrates and Plato walked, and you can't help but feel humbled. You're literally walking through the pages of your history book. Hello, friends. We're back in Paris, and you can't talk about Paris without talking about art. And if you're talking about art, you have to talk about the Louvre. Most people come here with one thing on their mind. A certain lady with an enigmatic smile. The Mona Lisa. And seeing her in person, it's a moment. But oh my friends, the Louvre is so much more than just one painting. It's a labyrinth of wonder. Turn a corner and boom, you're face to face with the winged victory of Samothrace. This museum is a testament to what we as people are capable of creating. It holds our stories, our dreams, our struggles, and our triumphs. Okay, everybody, take a deep breath. We're in Venice, and I have to tell you, there is nowhere else on Earth like this. It's a city built on water, and you have to do it. You just have to. The gondola ride. It might seem like a tourist cliche, but let me tell you, some things are cliches for a reason, because they are wonderful. But the magic isn't just on the main canals, it's in getting lost. Put away the map. The best thing you can do in Venice is to just wander. Let the city guide you. And as the sun begins to set, the city transforms. The light in Venice is something special. It turns the water to gold and makes the marble facades of the palazzos glow. All right, my friends, prepare yourselves. Because where we're going next, it doesn't seem real. It looks like it was plucked directly from the page of a storybook. We are in the Bavarian Alps of Germany, and rising out of the mist and the mountains is Neuschwanstein Castle. This castle was the vision of one man, King Ludwig II of Bavaria. They called him the fairy tale king because he wasn't really interested in politics or warfare. He was interested in beauty, in art, in creating worlds of his own. The journey up to the castle is part of the adventure. You can walk up the winding path through the forest, or you can take a horse-drawn carriage. A horse-drawn carriage to a fairy tale castle, and then you get to the Marienbrücke and you get the view, the one you've seen in all the pictures. And let me tell you, no picture does it justice. It's a moment of pure cinematic wonder. Oh, hello! Look at this place. It's like somebody took a whole history book, shook it up, and spilled it all over a hill. This isn't just one castle, my friends. This is Prague Castle. And can we talk about the Golden Lane? This little street is like something straight out of a storybook. Tiny, colorful houses built right into the castle walls. They say alchemists lived here, trying to turn metal into gold. You know what I love about a place like this? It's the layers. You've got Romanesque, Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque. It's like a potluck dinner of architecture, and every dish is delicious. It's living history. You can touch it, you can walk through it. It makes you feel so small, but in the best possible way. Like you're part of something much, much bigger. Wow, just wow. Okay, take a deep breath with me. Inhale the sea salt. Exhale all your worries. Where are we? We're in Santorini, and I think I may have just found heaven's front porch. You hear people talk about the sunsets here, and you think, okay, a sunset is a sunset. No, my friend, you are mistaken. A sunset in Santorini is a main event. And the feeling of being here, it's like you're living on the edge of a volcano, which, by the way, you are. This whole crescent-shaped island is the rim of a caldera, a giant volcanic crater. This is a place that feeds your soul. It's not just about the views, as spectacular as they are. It's about the feeling of peace that settles over you. You come here to recharge your batteries, to fall in love. All right, so we've seen castles, we've seen islands, but now we're in a field. But this isn't just any field, my friends. This is the scene of one of the greatest mysteries of all time. This is Stonehenge. Look at these stones. They're huge, Goliaths. And they're just here, standing in a circle in the middle of the English countryside. Who put them here? How did they get them here? And why? You see the sheer scale of the stones up close and you think, how on earth did people with no modern technology, no cranes, no trucks, quarry these massive stones and stand them up in this precise, incredible formation? And that's the beauty of it, isn't it? The not knowing. In a world where we can Google the answer to anything in 2 seconds, Stonehenge holds on to its secrets. It doesn't give them up easily. Oh my goodness, hello friends! Now we're going to a place that's, well, it's not just a place, it's a whole country. The smallest country in the world, can you believe that? We're talking about Vatican City. Let's talk about St. Peter's Basilica. You see pictures, you see it in movies, but nothing, and I mean nothing, prepares you for standing in that square and looking up at that magnificent dome. And then, the grand finale, the Sistine Chapel. You walk through room after room of incredible art, and then you enter this one chapel. You just look up, and there it is. Michelangelo's ceiling. It's everything. You see the passion, the struggle, the sheer genius that it took to create this. It's a deeply personal and moving experience. It's a reminder that some things are so beautiful, they connect us all. Okay, from the divine beauty of human creation, we are now heading to the divine beauty of Mother Nature's creation. And she was really showing off when she made this place. Friends, we are going to the Swiss Alps. This is a place for adventure, for getting out there and really experiencing the world. You can take a cable car up to a glacier, or maybe even try some skiing if you're feeling brave. And how do you get around this magnificent playground? On a train. But this isn't just any train. The Swiss train system is a marvel of engineering. These things climb up mountainsides like they're nothing. After a long day of hiking and breathing all that wonderful mountain air, what could be better than a fondue? A bubbling pot of melted cheese, a basket of crusty bread for dipping. It's a hug in a bowl. Okay, hello friends. Colin here, and are you ready for this? We're at number 14 on our countdown, and we've landed in Granada, Spain. Look at this place. It's the Alhambra. And let me tell you, it's not just a palace, it's a poem written in stone, a love letter to a time long past. Every single surface, every archway, every courtyard whispers stories of sultans, poets, and astronomers. And then there's the water. Oh, the water. It's everywhere. It flows through narrow channels. It burbles in fountains. It reflects the sky in tranquil pools. It's the lifeblood of the Alhambra. Standing here, listening to the water and looking at the incredible craftsmanship, you can't help but feel a deep sense of connection to the people who built this place centuries ago. They loved this, and now we get to love it too. All right, let's take a breath. We're moving on to number 15, and this next stop is, well, it's different. It's not a grand palace or a soaring cathedral. It's a quiet, unassuming house on a canal in Amsterdam. But what happened inside these walls is one of the most powerful and important stories in human history. We're at the Anne Frank house. And coming here is not just about tourism, it's about remembrance. Walking through the rooms, behind the famous bookcase that hid the entrance to the secret annex, is an experience I don't have the right words for. It's heavy. It's quiet. You can feel the weight of history in the air. And then there's the diary. Her words. Her spirit is so alive in these pages. Her voice was not silenced. The Anne Frank house is a solemn, essential reminder of the consequences of intolerance and the importance of compassion. And there you have it, friends. Our incredible countdown journey through some of Europe's most amazing attractions. From the sparkling Eiffel Tower to the solemn history of the Anne Frank house. What a ride it has been. It just reminds me how much beauty and history and wonder there is out there in the world, just waiting for us to come and say hello. I hope this has sparked a little bit of that travel fire in you. Now, I really want to hear from you. This was my list, but what's on yours? What's that one spot in Europe that you're dreaming of visiting? Head down to the comments right now and let me know. And hey, if you enjoyed coming along on this European tour, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button for Passport to Obsession. And don't forget to ring that little notification bell so you never miss a new adventure. Thank you. Seriously. Thank you so much for joining me on this countdown. It means the world to me that we get to share these experiences together, even through a screen. I'm Josh. This has been Passport to Obsession, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.